What does the tariff war mean for you? Well, think back to COVID and our supply chain issues with Chinese imports. I recall the slight freak out over China's manufacturing, or the realization that China manufactured of many of the precursors we need for our medications. And that freak out was justified because over 70% of the active ingredients in U.S. pharmaceuticals comes from overseas, many from China. That includes antibiotics, blood pressure meds, painkillers, and even basics like ibuprofen and acetaminophen. The downstream supply issues could become a medical problem if this trade war drags out. The fact is, China produces enough of what we rely on to maintain the usual status quo of our lives that a trade war could, at a minimum, result in a serious difficulty and disruption in getting the things you need for daily life. With sky-high tariffs, Chinese companies that can't turn a profit will stop manufacturing and shipping products to the U.S. And even if a halt in production only lasts for a week or three, the yo-yo effect on the supply chain could mean months of shortages as the situation resolves itself. Now, knowing that shortages and price hikes on some essentials may be coming, I recommend that people assess which of their critical needs may be impacted. Tools, vehicles, electronics, medications, parts, appliances, cleaning supplies, etc. all may be affected. So what can you start doing now to prepare for the trade war? Well, at a minimum, do a walkthrough of your home, open the cabinets, and look around for things that you need and use on a regular basis. Also ask others in your family what they need. Ask your friends what they need and use on a regular basis that you might not be thinking about. Once you have your list of supplies that you use on a regular basis, ask yourself, do you have enough to get by for a few months of shortages? Are there alternatives to the product that you're using? Is there something you need but have been putting off, like maybe you need to get it now if you have the means to? The bottom line of the trade war between the U.S. and China is this: a trade war with China is more than the start of some dystopian fiction novel. It's something that could reach right into your pantry, your medicine cabinet, your toolbox, and your budget. The truth is, we don't know how long this will last or how deep it'll go, but we do know this: when global systems wobble, the people who prepare ahead of time are the ones who fare better. That's you. Unlike the mainstream media and others, this isn't about panic and this isn't about politics. It's about preparedness. It's about perspective. And the perspective is that trade disruptions like this expose how fragile our just-in-time global supply chains are. When it comes to the trade war, you don't need to prep for the end of the world, but you should prepare for the food, for the parts, and all of that might stop showing up on the shelves. So take the time now before prices spike again or certain items disappear for a while to make sure that you're good to go for hashtag Trade War 2025. Focus on what you can control. That's the real advantage of being prepared, because when it comes to it, the ones who are ready won't be the ones scrambling and screaming. They'll be the ones with the happy families. They'll be the ones helping others. They'll be the people just like you.